President Joe Biden ushering the American Rescue Plan through Congress, opening the doors for a flood of cash rushing into cities and states. In Baltimore, City Hall flush with cash, $641 million in total stemming from the COVID bailout plan. How exactly the money will be spent remains a mystery. Mayor Brandon Scott holding news conferences announcing big plans for the chunks of money.
It's always fun to announce that you're spending money, but the tough part comes afterwards.
In addition to the health department, the mayor putting millions towards workforce training.
All about how we will put Baltimoreans back to work.
Hotels for the homeless.
To support the city's long and short-term responses to homelessness.
And violence prevention.
Violent prevention efforts with American Rescue Plan dollars.
But the dollar amounts remain anything but specific. When Mayor Scott announced millions for anti-crime plans, he said it would be $50 million. None going to the police department to help with policing, rather $22 million set aside for programs like Safe Streets. Now, according to the city's own online dashboard outlining the funding, those dollar amounts are different. Instead of $50 million for violence prevention, it says $31.9 million and $18.4 million for gun violence prevention programs. Questions about the discrepancy to the city going unanswered, underscoring the lack of transparency and accuracy with the city's financial reporting, brought to light by the government watchdog group OpenTheBooks.com, who says the city's open checkbook is also inaccurate.
We believe that transparency revolutionizes United States public policy and politics, and Mayor Scott had opened the books on the 2020 fiscal year vendor checkbook spending.
Mayor Scott appointing Shemaya Kearney to oversee a new office created to keep tabs on the cash. The goal, more accountability with millions of one-time dollars flowing into the city. Now it's unclear how the millions will be spent. Today we emailed the mayor, Kearney, and city comptroller Bill Henry, who campaigned on being a transparency champion, asking, how can the people of Baltimore City be guaranteed this money is being spent efficiently? When will the public be able to see the funds down to the ground level? Why does full fiscal transparency seem like such a difficult point to reach in Baltimore City? Again, more questions going ignored.
Safe Streets. Now.
Meanwhile, more money will flow into the programs like Safe Streets, where a Fox 45 News analysis shows the data is inconclusive about just how successful the program designed to save lives in the streets really is.
Putting every dollar into Safe Streets that could have gone to the police, who would actually stop the murder tomorrow, to stop murders 10 years down the road, is a wasted dollar for the family whose loved one is going to be killed tomorrow.
And now, the program, which is operated through a patchwork of community organizations, poised to get millions of dollars more, while the public remains in the dark about where their tax dollars are really going.